Hello, this is Master Psychic Spirit Walker, your host from Starseed Psychics, and this is our podcast, which is made from our actual blog over at www.starseedpsychics.com. I'm very happy that you're with us today. Now enjoy the next episode of our blog.
There are numerous stories and tales related to the awakening of Kundalini awakening. A few people hope to get phenomenal powers, heal all sicknesses, or live increasingly long in the event that they can activate the full energy power. Some may even believe they can fly, wander through walls, and discuss with those in different dimensions. But, never has this been proven. Few individuals might have psychic and healing abilities awaken, yet I have met clairvoyants and healers with no known memory of a Kundalini awakening, so Kundalini isn't related to these powers. It is believed that certain fields of the brain are activated as the Kundalini energy flows through, which could lead to the activation of psychic and healing abilities. A few people may feel a strong connection with their passed on loved ones, or spirit guides who offer supportive direction now and again, which are other dimensional. A couple may see dreams or battle certain entities, however this is uncommon and frequently identified with injury in their past lives. For some people, they become a whole new person. They change so much that their friends and family members barely recognize them. Realistically, this energy is more of a metaphor. Kundalini is like a healing procedure that starts within you that banishes bad energies, bad thoughts, and illusionary imagines. It opens the mind to healing itself of old injuries and alleviates the body of the stressors of constriction. It makes it conceivable to recall your actual and unconditioned nature, the embodiment of which does live endlessly. It demolishes the mind's distraction of fantasies and insignificance. The amazing gift of a spiritual awakening is to return to a life of peace and love and openness. A mind that no longer creates drama but instead spreads unconditional love to all. One can turn out to be in complete awe by simple things, increasingly compassionate without the trap of misery, and become so relaxed of the idea of life or death. This may improve innovativeness, legitimacy, well-being and longevity. This is the opportunity we call bliss or harmony. Kundalini emerges accordingly both to energetic shifting in the body and to the aching of the soul to know truth, basically to end misery. It can't be passed on by another person, except for those fully ready to awaken. Yet, energy forms, yoga, qigong, meditation, being with another who has stirred energy. All this can shift a person closer and closer to awakening. How does Kundalini energy work? Kundalini is known to the existing power energy called chi or prana. Its meaning can be related with looping, like snakes do. This energy lies lethargic at the base of your spine like a looped snake, holding up prepared to be activated. It's related with the looped snake since it is a type of incredible undiscovered energy that rests and holds until awakening time. This energy, although with some effort, can be activated and used through several spiritual practices, such as meditation, yoga, chakra activation, etc. Kundalini can be best comprehended like reservoirs of highly powerful energy which is lying dormant, that when once awakened, can be incredible. But, learn this powerful energy can be beyond any imaginable mind. It is a learning process. Kundalini can be compared to a huge waterway. If one's thought processes are correct, Kundalini is drawn up securely through the internal spine, similarly as a stream pursues its common channel. In any case, if a searcher persuaded by sense of self powers Kundalini upward by extraordinary breathing activities, his conscious isn't refined enough to enable the energy to flow without blockages in the spine's channels. This energy has got to flow somewhere, and as it does, it can harm our nervous system, similar to a waterway flooding its bank. Basically, the energy of Kundalini is known for its transformative power during the time spent during self-advancement and spiritual improvement. In the Hindu convention where these ideas as we presently realize them originate from, Kundalini awakening is both a procedure and a target for major spiritual improvement. It connects us with our light being. How do you awaken Kundalini? There are several practices that are said to help support your being or help you accomplish personal achievement. This makes it hard to determine what will truly work for you, and what is deluding or basically unhelpful. What's more, perusing through self-improvement books uncovers many new words with unknown implications, so you might be enticed to just shrug and proceed onward. Nonetheless, before you expel the idea of Kundalini, understand, this might be the very thing that you have been waiting for. Have you at any point wished you had more prominent clarity about the world and your place in it? The ability to see and feel what you ought to do with your life, and the capacity to comprehend the majority of your feelings? In the event that the responses to these inquiries are yes, Kundalini awakening is the procedure that will get you what you need. In the event that you want to focus on awakening your Kundalini, you have to expel your prana, or life power, from its industrious spotlight on thoughts about the outer world. You need to create methods for removing your faculties from what goes on in your physical body, as it's at exactly that point that you can get to the strong energy of Kundalini. Anything that focuses you to center around your breath helps encourage you to move towards a Kundalini awakening. This implies, on the off chance that you as of now have a meditation or mindfulness routine, you're well on your way to experience your Kundalini energy. As you'll definitely know whether you know anything about law of attraction or manifestation, a positive attitude is critical to creating bliss in your life. Specifically, you have to dismiss any negative energy or actions if you are wanting to awaken your Kundalini. Is Kundalini awakening dangerous? There are many myths regarding Kundalini awakening. All are just talk and none is proven true. No one on record has ever gone insane from Kundalini awakening as educated by Yogi Bhajan. Kundalini is an adoring, healing, and enlightening. To several people, the process of awakening Kundalini energy resembles an excellent healing feeling that heals and opens new sensations of the body. It can feel like an internal ecstasy that starts in the spine and spreads all through the body. Some have said that it feels exotic. This awakening is only fear due to never experiencing it and not knowing what it will do or how it will feel. At the point when the Kundalini rises, some might be guided to surrender meat, liquor, and medications to help clear energy channels. On the off chance that somebody proceeds with those practices when guided not to, they may face difficulties. When you have blockages in the inside, it might take time to clear negative energy of a lifetime, including the past karma of your ancestors engraved in your energy field. So many people have said that Kundalini awakening will fry you, burn you out, and make you go completely insane in the mind. But, not a word is true. Awakening is very spiritual and takes place in everyone whom are ready to evolve on this planet, which is currently in a major shift. Kundalini awakening opens your third eye, allows you to love, forgive, become more compassionate to yourself and others, etc. There is nothing dangerous about awakening. The only thing dangerous is your own mind fearing this change that is inevitable in all spiritual beings. Understand that, if you're ready this now, you are on the road to Kundalini awakening. Once you learn what it is, it will linger in your conscious. But, it is very important to understand energy work before Kundalini awakening takes place. Though Kundalini is not actually dangerous, there are certain things that can take place if the energies are not balanced properly. What is Kundalini psychosis? Without grounding yourself, you may encounter many negative symptoms from certain energy practices. Among the numerous possible reactions, Kundalini psychosis, otherwise called Kundalini disorder, is one of the most widely recognized. Kundalini psychosis happens when an excessive amount of hot or yang qi surges up the spine, or right or left mystic channel, to the cerebrum and stalls out there. Symptoms may include exceptional warmth or pressure in your head or heart, visual and sound-related hallucinations, neurosis, bewilderment, fanatical reasoning, and sleeping disorders. These side effects can endure for a considerable length of time, weeks, or much more. A few people have encountered Kundalini psychosis without having done any energy practices whatsoever. Others have activated it by accident through recreational medication use. There are even some people that have activated it through certain meditations without proper energy balancing practices. Bringing the energy down is a whole lot easier if you learn grounding techniques. Earth energy, yin and magnetic, helps bring the energy downward. You can also draw the yin-earth energy upward. This will cool the heat in your head and increase the kidneys' yin power.
Hello, you have been listening to Starseed Psychics podcast from www.starseedpsychics.com, our website. We thank you very much for tuning in, and we would very much like to have you as a permanent listener, a routine listener. We put every single blog that is written by our expert psychics onto a podcast here on Anchor, and it is available on 6 platforms. We are very much looking for those who want to support us, and that is very possible. With your donations, we can provide even more for our listeners. If you can't do that, we would very much like to have you as a new client over at starseedpsychics.com, where our gifted psychics and spiritual teachers, spiritual analysis, whatnot. We have healers. We'll be able to be there for you anytime you need us. Until next time, this has been Master Psychic Spirit Walker. Have a good night.